Hi, this is Chris Lavin from Xtreme Polishing Systems, and we are joining you today from lovely Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And while it's below zero back where you're from, right now it's about 80 degrees and it's kind of humid here in the 42,000 square foot facility that we're about to polish. We are here today to introduce you guys again to the Mammoth 800. The takeoff success of this machine is unbelievable. At the World of Concrete, we had nothing but rave reviews on this product. We had a lot of the engineers from HTC, people from Lavina, people from SACE over in our booth that were examining the quality of this machine, and they could not believe the quality of the product, okay? Anyways, I'm going to go over some of the key features of the Mammoth. This happens to be our remote control version, which is very popular. We have several customers already on contract with these overseas. They're buying these and getting their independent distributorships going, which is available to everybody throughout the world and throughout the United States. We're always looking for new people to join our team to help promote our product line. So if you ever have any interest in that, make sure you dial the number below, contact me, okay, and we'll show you how you can make some good money with the company here, okay? Anyways, the Mammoth 800 RC is a 32-inch remote control grinder polisher, okay? This is the only machine, and it's the first machine worldwide that is a counter-rotating planetary machine. And when I say that, we're going to take you through as we lift this machine up on its back later and put on our diamonds or put on our terrazzo pads that we're going to be using for doing our first cut here. Anyways, this is a 20 horsepower motor. On all of our motors, we use Siemens motors, okay? Once we get above 15 and 20, we go WAG, and we go through a couple other large manufacturers that are significant in the industry, okay, and offer all of our motors here have a 2-year guaranteed lifetime minimum, which I'm saying, that you'll get out of your motor. If you buy a machine from me, your motor fails for whatever reason, I replace the motor at no charge for the first 2 years. Everything on this machine is warranted for 1 entire year, bumper to bumper, okay, of anything that could possibly happen to it that's not a mechanical failure on your part, being the mechanic. Anyways, we have a large water tank on top of the machine here. In case you're going to be cutting wet, we're going to be cutting wet here, so we're going to be filling this up and showing you how you fill up the water tank, okay? But the water tank holds 16 gallons. It's a polycarbonate outer housing, which is basically what they make football helmets out of, okay? So you don't have to worry about it being made out of cheap plastic. You know what I'm saying? It'll definitely take a lot of abuse, okay? And these, all machine parts that you see, even including the tank, okay? If this was to fall down an elevator shaft, okay, and you accidentally broke your water tank, we have all these parts in stock ready to ship, okay? People always say, well, where do you manufacture your product? Okay, well, I own a factory over in Incheon, Korea, where we manufacture our diamond tooling and have for the past 28 years, okay? We are in a joint venture with a factory over in China that is manufacturing a good majority of this machine, okay? However, like many other machine manufacturers, okay, there's parts of this machine that are not brought in from the same region where they're manufacturing the machine from. So we, at Xtreme Polishing Systems, okay, have gone through every part that's on this machine and made sure that it's specified to grade A standards, okay? So your inverter, the best inverter company in the world to buy from is Schneider. Schneider's made in Germany, okay? German inverter, very easy and accessible to maybe get, so in case your inverter blows up and you're in the middle of farm country, okay, there is local Schneider dealers throughout the United States, okay, so you don't always have to get that inverter from me, okay? If you need it that day, you know what I'm saying, it's going to limit your downtime, okay? If you need them from me, I'll be probably less money than the local guy, okay, but I have them in stock and I can have those to you air freight, okay? The other part of the machine here, this is just taking you through some of the keys. This is an LED light, okay? Because one of the big problems with people in the polishing industry is you're grinding 15, 16 hours a day. It gets hard to see. You want to turn your light on, okay? This machine we're going to be hooking up a little bit. We'll show you how the light works, okay? This here is magnetic, okay? So this is going to be your control switch. So you're going to be able to operate your RPMs on the bottom of your machine right here, okay? Forward, reverse, your speed. This is your speed button right here. and your emergency stop button, okay? This here, okay, plugs in the phone. Big thing of the operator is you always gotta have your phone in your pocket. You can't receive the phone calls. You're missing valued business. If you are the owner operator, okay, and you are not answering your phone, shame on you. Okay, you need to answer your phone. Customers are trying to get a hold of you. Customers want you to polish their concrete floors, okay, so don't miss the phone call. So right here, as you can see, right here, this is magnetic, so you can take this off for transportation purposes. You can put it right to the back of the machine. Okay, very easy to move this up and down for transportation. Notice how the phone stays on here, okay? The phone is hooked up to a magnetic holder, so when you transport your machine, it's a lot easier to transport a machine taking up this amount of space than having the handle all the way back. And this is the normal handle that you're going to find on all the Genie machines and equipment, okay? So you're gonna be able to plug your phone in. Your USB port is right here, and then you can plug your phone in, and it'll run off of the currency of the machine. This here is a magnetic phone holder, which will hold any size phone. Now, I happen to have the Notebook. Okay. Chris has a Galaxy. iPhone, okay. That's the iPhone. So any size phone will fit in here. And this is available for all machines. And it's magnetic. We use the same magnet on this that's used in the magnetic plate system, okay? So this is maneuverable. You can lock it in place. Keep it right there in front of you. You can watch the football game while you're grinding, okay? There's a lot of things you can do now with the machines, okay? But once again, paying attention to detail is what Xtreme Polishing Systems is all about, okay? So when you're buying this machine, everything has been thought about on this machine. So the magnetic plates with the dual cavities on the bottom of the machine, the gears that are inside that are controlling this machine and driving the plates and the heads, your LED light made in Italy, the actual remote control, which we're going to get into a little bit here, made in Italy, okay? So, you know, the value of what's in this machine, over half of it is made out of the country of China. But the key components as far as your machine 4140 shroud that you have, all the casing on here is all fine CNC milled 4140 steel. And as you can tell, like when you get this machine, this is a Rolls Royce. There's not a finer machine on the marketplace. This machine, remote controlled, is $36,000. So you're buying and you're investing in a piece of equipment that's going to last you a lifetime. It's going to make you millions of dollars through the course of its history. And even here, like this is our hog tail. It's a telescoping hog tail, which is going to hold your electrical cord, okay, and also your vacuum hose. This is maneuverable, okay, so you can put this on either side of the machine. You can go on the right side or the left side. This is magnetic, locks right in place. Hogtail is very easy to maneuver. You can go up or down with it, okay? And obviously, if you're traveling with it, take it off, okay, and remove it and put it to the side of the machine while it's in the trailer, okay? And all you do is you just run your cord up through here like that, okay? And we're gonna plug it in. What we've done is we've made the whip end here out of a polycarbonate outer housing that's clear, so you can see right through and see to the cords, okay? So if you're having a problem electrically with your machine, you're gonna see where it starts from, okay? And when you plug it in, you can see the little notch right here, and there's a little notch right here, okay? So you're gonna plug it in and make sure that notch just slides right in there. And to make sure it gets really fastened in there good, okay? And then at the very end, you just tighten that, okay? So that's hooking your machine up, okay? On this machine, we have two 45-pound weights on each side, and these are basically on a hydraulic hinge, which is going to make it very easy for you and easy on your back. All you're gonna do is pull this out and pull it down. locks right into place. So you do that with both hinges. Both weights are 45 pounds, okay? So you're gonna add an extra 90 pounds of head pressure when you use these, okay? But they lock in nicely. And I wanna bring you around to the back here because I'm gonna show you the wheels here. This machine is remote controlled, okay? But it also has a manual feature, so you don't have to use remote control always. You can use it manually if you'd like to, okay? So basically, when you pull it out, okay? When you pull it out, you're able to use it manually, okay? If you're gonna be using remote control, you just lock it in like that. So manual, remote control. Everybody see that? And look at the quality of the wheels. Our vacuum hose, we have a dual port vacuum hose. This is all 4140 stainless grade steel, okay? Our hoses are some of the best hoses in the industry. And like I said, everything about this machine is state-of-the-art, high-end, okay? Like I said, this is all 4140 heat-treated steel, all CNC milled. And what we're going to do here is take you to the back of the machine so you can see the back. In the back of your Mammoth, okay, you're going to see right here you have your small horse and a half motors that are actually running the machine while it's in its remote control state. All the brains for your machine are back here. Actually, you have your remote switch, so if you're not going to go remote and you want to spin everything the opposite way left, that's going to be the remote, and then spinning the heads the other way. LED, if you want to turn your LED, the light on, you're going to be turning that on and off, which will show you in a little bit. This is going to maneuver the back part of the machine, lifting it up and down, which you may need to do if your machine's not running level, if you need to re-level the machine, okay? Everything here is, we have 3 different fans inside the brains here. They're going to help cool the machine down. We got plenty of cooling ports that have filters in them, so it's going to keep the dust from getting inside. So you got 2 over on this side, you got the main one there, and you have another 2 on this side over here. So you actually have 5 cooling ports, so your machine's going to be running cool. Other than that, if you have any technical issues with the machine electrically, it's pretty much just going to tell you electrically, or if you need to go to it and adjust some things. There's some what do you want to call it, programming issues that you may be having. We may walk you through. Very easy once you get your training manual and you go through the troubleshooting process. It's all done here in the inverter. Okay, this is the brains. This is a smart grinder. There's smartphones. This is a smart grinder. When all said and done, it's a genius. Anyways, we're gonna turn it on right now. We're gonna show you how you put the machine back. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put on our T50 pads, because we're gonna be cutting this for wet. And you're gonna basically have your little, this is your little kick plate here. It's gonna help you get the machine down with the big Harley handles. You're gonna put some weight onto it, okay? This machine, by the way, weighs 1,100 pounds, okay? I just want everybody to see how easy this machine was to put back, okay? There's really not a lot to it. I'm saying Mr. Razor here is gonna come over here and show us and demonstrate. He's a little bit smaller than I am. Chris, how much do you weigh?
150 pounds.
About 150 pounds, okay? I'm 2 1/4, so I make it look easy, but let's watch Chris do it. Pretty easy, right? Very easy. Anyway, so we're gonna put our magnetic hockey pucks on. The hockey pucks are what's gonna hold the resin to the plate. And this is going into our dual cavity magnetic plate. We'll see how fast Chris can do this. Okay, with your Genie Mammoth, okay, you get the Genie Mammoth shroud, okay? Our shrouds are all made out of really abrasion resistant, it's like a rubberized canvas almost, okay? That's what makes it unique, okay? And you just basically put it over there, and this can move up or down with the machine, okay? A lot of people will do that. They'll do metal ones. This is what we found out works the best. And as you can tell, the light is very bright. So when it gets dark, you can definitely see the corners, and you can see if you got any bolts in the floor or anything that's gonna roughen up your ride. So right now we're waiting for the water, and we're gonna fill up the water tank. And I hope you're enjoying this video. Just pour nice and slowly. There's no rush to fill up the tank. You want to have a big slurry, which is what we want to have for these the terrazzo pads that we manufacture. We also pour a lot of water on the floor. So we're filling it up in here, so you can see how that fills. We'll hold plenty of water, guys. Okay, so this is your water control valve down here. On the newer models, we're putting it up to the top, okay? But you just, this will, as you see, will pour your water out on the floor. And this is in the closed position, okay? As you can see, the water starting to come out, okay? So we're gonna keep it in an open position, and we're gonna let some water run out of this. And we're gonna turn the machine on here. When everything's going on, all you're gonna do is just turn your machine on. Turn up the speed. Salt and pepper finish, okay? This is done with one cut, and this floor, just so you guys know, had a lot of cure seal on it, okay? And when you use this machine with the amount of weight that it has, and you use the right tooling, you can produce great effects in a short period of time. This is a T50s by XPS. These are on the internet here. You can buy these from us for $29 a piece. You get an amazing floor. These will cut approximately 20,000 square feet with one set. Anyways, we're going to get this in the remote control. Now we're going to disengage the manual on the machine and put it into remote control. And we're going to do this right here at the bottom by your wheels. You're just going to remove that again and lock it right into place. Okay, that's all you got to do. Because we're locking these wheels and putting them in remote control mode. We do it on both sides. This is already done. We're going to turn the switch here into the remote mode where you can pick either clockwise or counterclockwise. So in this mode we're going to do clockwise. And we're going to go ahead and just start rocking and rolling. This controls left or right, forward and reverse. We can actually control the speed that the grinder moves, and then also the speed in which the heads move. This right here that says spare actually controls the water, so we can actually control the amount of water flow through the remote.
see how far away we get to.
Yeah, notice how far Chris is getting away from the actual machine. This machine, you can go up to 200 feet away from the machine and operate remotely. Again, the phone is still hanging out. You can still keep your phone on there. The nice part about this machine is you can control your speed through the whole job, where a lot of times you have to really base your results on your operators, and a lot of times the operators, they get tired, they slow down over time. Okay, so your floor is going to be a different variance from one side to the next. Anyways, the Mammoth 800 is going to be the #1 machine sold in the United States this year. Okay, and what my mother always told me about, she says, how come, Christopher, you always have to have the nicest toys, the biggest toys? And I always told Mom, I said, because you know, while you're on this earth, you should expect the best and want the best always, okay? And what we've done here is we've produced the best, and we want you to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? This is a great machine. It sells for $18,995, guys. I put this price to a price that nobody can even believe, okay? Because I want you to buy your diamonds from me. I want you to buy your liquids. I want you to buy everything from me. We're a one-stop shop, okay? Obviously, if you're buying the grinders from us and you're happy with the results you're getting from those, you're gonna give us a shot on the rest of the business, okay? All I'm saying is give us a call right now on the 800 number below, okay? The manual run without remote control is $18,995. The remote control one runs for $36,000, okay? Pick up the phone, give us a call today.